Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and click that notify button, and you'll never miss a video again.
Ryan Nemeth then just appears with a front row ticket, which is funny for two reasons. One, real crack security team you got there, Santino. I guess you never said barred from the building, just barred from ringside, but he outsmarted you. You got outsmarted by Ryan Nemeth. Two, they told us many times this show was sold out.
Yeah, that was the part. And even
Raybolt. Matthew Raybolt.
Ray Holt.
The former...
yes.
The former vaudeville.
I remember mentioned he needed a new name about 5 years ago. Yeah. Matthew Ray Wolt, or whatever his name is. Even he pointed out, like...
Aiden English was his name, yeah.
Aiden English, better name. He goes, yeah, not sure you got a ticket for a sold-out show. And, in fact, the show was sold out. And he actually suggested that this guy might have pulled some strings with management. I was like, management's the guy that kicked him out. So I don't know how this fucking guy got in. That didn't make sense. Can't just buy a ticket to a sold-out show.
So, regardless, Joe gets cut off. Nick cuts him off with a neck breaker. Grounds him for a long time. Does some elbow smashes, some submissions, some hip swivels. Joe finally starts a running cutter. Starts his comeback. They're trading strikes for a booyah sequence. And Joe manhandles him, throws him around for a bit. Gets a pop-up powerbomb for two. The AA gets two. Nemeth tries a high cross, but Joe rolls through, powers him up, and then Nick hits a fame asser for a 2 count there. They're doing some stuff.
You know what I love? And by love, I mean hate. The fact that all of these announcers within every company have to call it the Famouser. F-A-M-O-U-S-E-R. It's not the Famouser. It's the Fame Asser. Because his name was Mr. Ass, and he named his finish the Fame Asser. Now, somebody, probably Jim Ross for all I know, decided, God damn it, I'm not calling it a Fame Asser. It's just not happening. I'm going to call it the Famouser. And then, of course, everybody else, all these other cowards, have to call it the Famouser. It's not a Famouser. It's a Fame Asser. Got it?
Got it.
Fuck.
Yeah. So Joe gets an avalanche follow-away slam, much similar to, but not nearly as cool as the one Jordan Grace hit earlier. And they're both down, and that's when Kazarian appears with his trophy.
The fuck is a Famouser anyway? Doesn't even make any sense. Famouser?
I guess he'll make you famous.
No.
If I drop you in your face.
No.
So Kazarian comes out with this trophy. He gets some heat, some groans. It is by design, a classic TNA moment of, man, we're just enjoying this match, and there's going to be some stupid interference. And then John Layfield shows up, beloved. Absolutely beloved. He's a big...
Gigantic.
And huge, yes. And he, of course, grabs Kazarian, has a clothesline from hell, lays him out. Ryan Nemeth jumps the barricade. JBL punches him out. And this is what Layfield's always done. He shows up when somebody's going to interfere in a Nick Nemeth match. He destroys them. He looks around, makes sure the coast is clear, and he bails.
Yeah.
So he's not so much helping Nick win usually. He did attack Joe. They didn't show that much, but usually he just, well, Joe got in his face, as I recall. Anyway, point is, he doesn't help Nick win directly. He makes sure the match is clean. And he looks around. No one's going to interfere. The match is clean. He leaves. Fairness, very important now to John Layfield in 2025.
That's good.
So then we're just down to 2 guys. It was funny when JBL punched out Ryan and the crowd picked that moment to chant, "This is awesome."
Yeah.
They love the interference.
He did take a nice dead man bump.
Yes. So Joe gets a standing ovation out of nowhere for a near fall. Crowd loves it, chanting one more time. So Joe does.
He hit his move.
He hit his move.
But the guy kicked out.
Yep. And so they want him to do what you should do in a real fight. Do it again.
Yeah.
If you're in a boxing match and you punch a guy, he doesn't knock him out, you should still punch him again, right? Same concept. So Joe does Joe does the turn that he'd already done in the match, and he does the stomp clap that he'd already done in the match. Nick avoids the standing ovation, gets a super kick, gets a danger zone for the near fall. Crown chanting, "We believe." Nick goes back to tune up the band one more time, but his super kick runs right into the follow-away slam, and Joe follows with a kip up. And I've said before that sometimes Joe Hendry's charisma on the microphone or in songs or video packages doesn't always translate to the ring. He hits this SOS, and he hits his kip up, and he goes to the corner, and suddenly he's Big Dave Batista. He's practically shaking the ropes. He's shaking his fist and roaring with Joe rage. And he's standing ovations this dude, and he wins. Joe Hendry, your new TNA World Heavyweight Champion.
Yeah, I thought they had a good match, very good main event, and Joe Hendry's he's been doing this for a while, but he still has his moments in the ring where it's like, that looked kind of weird. But at the end of the day, he's got a ton of charisma. The people love him. They put together a smart match.
That I think that's the biggest key. It was a smart match. It
Yeah.
was a very long match that never really felt long. It's at least 20 minutes, probably closer to 30. But they used that time to build drama rather than just be out there doing random pointless stuff.
Yes.
Yes.
It was a very, very good main event. Thanks for checking out this video. Don't forget, like and subscribe.